This Track 180 Spotlight is about stem cell research. Scientists say stem cells have the potential to unlock medical advances to help improve human health. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide, but it is also one of the most controversial. In the US, there's been a legal and political tug-of-war over stem cell research since 2001, when President George W. Bush restricted federal money. President Barack Obama restored that funding in 2009, but recently a judge overturned his order. The government is allowed to pay for research while it appeals the judge's ruling, but for now, scientists are working in a legal limbo. Supporters say that government sponsorship is critical to the success of stem cell research, just as it was for the development of vaccines. As that fight drags on, many say the US could fall behind other nations in this high-tech science field. So what is stem cell research and what is the controversy surrounding it? Stem cells are a sort of wet clay for researchers. They can be molded into any type of human cell, and scientists hope that this can teach them more about the disease process. They want to find out at the most basic level what goes wrong in, say, a pancreas, so they can better treat or even prevent diabetes. Stem cells are capable of multiplying, so they can be repaired or replace damaged cells. The science itself is relatively new, but the idea of injecting fresh cells isn't. The closest cousin of stem cell research is bone marrow transplants, which first saw success back in the 1950s. Researchers then tried the tactic with other diseases. But 1998 was to be a banner year, when scientists from the University of Wisconsin in the USA isolated and grew human embryonic stem cells for the very first time. But so far, stem cell research has yet to produce any major breakthroughs. In a simple form, scientists are now able to take primitive human cells and develop them into most of the 220 varieties of cells found in the human body, including blood and brain cells. To do this, they can use tissue from the human body or more often embryo cells, which is where the science clashes with ethics. These cells can be obtained from umbilical cord blood. Most often, they come from embryos discarded from fertility clinics. Many saying the use of embryonic cells are the destruction of human life, though supporters say the cells will be destroyed anyway. Different countries have varying attitudes and laws towards stem cell research. The United Kingdom is one of the leading countries in this field of work, allowing research in areas of embryonic and therapeutic cloning, but not in the field of reproductive cloning. China and Asia are also big stem cell research countries, drawing scientists from many corners of the planet with well-funded programs. But there are countries with tougher laws and attitudes towards this area of science. Germany allows limited stem cell research, but bans the destruction of embryos to produce new stem cell lines. Any scientist caught carrying out the practice faces a 3-year prison sentence. And Italy has even stricter stem cell research laws banning any cloning or destruction of cells, allowing scientists to only work on already discovered stem cell lines and not producing any new ones. Their government provides little funding, which must come from other sources for scientists to carry out their work. So what do you think of stem cell research? Is it a necessary science that will help to eradicate many forms of human disease and conditions, or a Frankenstein science which could lead to health and ethical problems for the human race in the future? We want to hear your thoughts, so join the debate using the discussion module on this page and let your voice be heard.